Hello my friends, I've just bought a Calathea. Well, I say just bought, I've had it a couple of weeks from my local plant nursery. I thought it looked quite nice actually. It's a bit burnt on some of the leaves, on a couple of the leaves, but I'll cut them off. But I did notice that it's actually, it might not be when it's in there, but we're going to give it a go. If you look here, and you see how the plant is sort of split in two. I'm going to try and divide it. So it may work, it may not. And if I can divide it, I'm going to put one chunk in Leca and keep one in soil. The reason I'm doing that is because, yes, I love Leca, but I'm not experienced enough to know whether this will like Leca. So I'm learning as I go, probably the same as you. So we're going to find out anyway, hopefully. If it doesn't divide easily, then I'll just leave it and I won't even put this video up. Right, I'll take it out the pot now. Big drama now. Oh, incidentally, this is a pot I made out of an old milkshake bottle, which doubles up really well as a net pot, they call it. So that will go into another pot which will have water in it. So that's what I made. That's one I made earlier. Okay, so this is going to come out now. I haven't watered it since I bought it because it's easier when it's drier because the soil comes off easier. So I'm just teasing out the roots. So this is what's happening with the Calathea. And you see it's like almost like a bulb underneath. Just trying to tease it all out. I'm going to wash it under the tap and just see if I can get into the centre a bit better. It doesn't seem to be coming away easily and I don't want to break any of it unless I can help it. So I'll be back soon. Right, I've rinsed it under the tap. It's a bit of a bugger really. I can't clearly see where the two where they're joined to divide it, but it is loosening. You can see how you can see the two different plants are starting to loosen. So I'm just going to try for you to see. I'm pulling sideways. I'm hoping that they're just going to come apart cleanly, but that one seems to be quite a full bulbous root. But on doing that, you can actually see how they're starting to separate there by my index finger. Can you see how they're starting to separate? Now I'm just going to carry on just wriggling and jiggling it, try and tease it. I'm hoping that you can see this because it's very useful for beginners. actually be 3 here. That leaf has snapped, I think. Well, that's alright, I don't worry about that. Be alright. So again, there we are. That's not too bad. See where that one has snapped? Just going to chop that off. And that one there as well. It's just pointless having that there. Okay. So he's got quite a good strong growth bit there. And this one's got the most roots. But I'm a bit concerned they're a bit long. I want to keep those, but I'm not sure how they would do in Leca at this stage. This one might be better for the Leca because there's no bulbous bits on it. See, I know all the technical terms. Because when you're first starting in Leca, I want it to have good water roots, and I think they may rot. Right, I've cleaned him up. I've taken some of the outer leaves, these bits, away because I don't want them rotting. So now I'm going to put it in a pot of Leca. And there we have it. Our Calathea in Leca. I'm going to lop off some of these, well, it's just that one I think on this plant, that burnt leaf, and hope that the others haven't been damaged too much by the transfer. And then I'm going to put the other one into soil. I'm really tempted to put it into Leca and cut them bauble things off. But do I need 2 plants? No, I don't. So one's going in soil, and they're easier to sell if they're in soil as well, because people don't understand Leca. Well, some people do, some people don't. So it's going in soil anyway, it's easier to sell. And on that note, it's time for me to get some tea.